ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad we got to see each other at the end of 2020, just before World Cup 2029, the third World Cup edition of Star Wars Battlefront. And this one seems to be not just the biggest, but probably the most exciting in terms of the team skill level. It seems to be far more balanced than it was 1 year ago or 2 years ago. But this is one of many attributes that I hope will make this World Cup special. So what else I have to say? I have to say that I'm very happy and satisfied that Santa visited me this year. And because of this visit, he gave me this gift. I'm not sure if you guys see that, but to me, on this picture, he looks like, Leonardo DiCaprio meme. Don't you think? It's the same face. Anyways, that's a gift I got from Santa, and I opened it, checked it, and it seems that there are 20 teams inside of it. So this is the gift I got from Santa this year. It is something I dreamed of. I practically wrote a letter to Santa and I was like, give me 20 teams for World Cup, and boom! Santa did it. So it seems that I was quite polite and nice this year. And I got rewarded for it. So, anyways, even though there were 20 teams in the gift from Santa, I had to remove 4 of them, which are Germany A, Poland A, UK, and Norway, because those teams, as you probably already know, are going to be seeded in the groups, which means that Germany A is on the first seeding in Group A. Norway is on the second seeding in Group B. It is Norway because this time there is no Scandinavia, and since Hody was captain of Team Scandinavia, I decided that it is Norway who will get the second seed. Third seed went to Poland A because of third place during last World Cup, and fourth place and fourth spot in Group D goes to United Kingdom. The seedings are not made on my personal or anyone else's opinion. They are only based on previous World Cup scores. So it doesn't really I don't encourage to any discussion about those seedings because they are settled based on scores and statistics, not anyone's opinion. No one's opinion should affect tournaments, and this is my opinion. Quite paradoxal. Anyways, I think it's time to begin the most exciting part of this video that some of you waited for it even more than for the World Cup itself. So there are 16 teams inside of this bag, and yeah, I don't have other 16 bags here, so this is kind of proof that the drawing will be rather fair. I hope nobody's gonna have any doubts about it. So let's begin with Group A. So far only Germany A in this group, and we are about to see who's gonna be their first opponent. So are you guys ready? Little mixing before we begin. So many of those cards. I needed to switch back to a bigger one this year because last year there were only 12 teams, so it was much easier to do the drawing. Anyways, I got the first card of paper. This is the first team that is gonna be Germany A opponent in this year's World Cup. Let's see who's that gonna be. Okay, I already know. I checked below the piano. This is the purple team. This is Netherlands. Team Netherlands is gonna be first Germany A opponent. I think this is pretty unlucky for Netherlands to have such a strong opponent at the start, but you know, this year's Netherlands without Bram, unfortunately, they're gonna lose a huge fan base because of no such a crucial player. Another crucial player missing is Pokey the Bass, the superstar of previous World Cup. One of my favorite players, but it is not a mystery, it's because his nickname contains bass. Wait. Yeah, that's bass. Bass is needed for each World Cup because without bass there's no World Cup. And this year we have another bass in Team Norway. The guy literally messaged me on Discord that I spelled his nickname in the wrong way on the Roosters, and I was like, no, this is the way. So we are about to pick his first opponent. and we're about to see who's that gonna be. The first opponent for Norway. Maybe this is gonna be a bit more exciting group than the one with Germany, because there are many teams that could be on level of Norway. Let's mix it up a little bit so Hody gets a difficult rival. Okay, who is that gonna be? Team number 1 in Group B with Norway is gonna be the pizza country, Italy. This is gonna be exciting. Italy versus Norway. Well, I don't think those two nations ever got to play against each other in Battlefront World Cup, even when it was Scandinavia, so this is quite the first time for Italy. What songs do we know from Italy? The first one that comes to my mind is this one. Yeah, it's called Buonasera, I believe, and it's disco from like 70s or 80s, rather 80s. Anyways, that's it for Italy. I think you guys know their players, you know what they can do, and I think they can actually fight for the grand playoffs, because why not? Why not? Italy is quite a solid team this year, certainly much stronger than it was in 2020. So let's go for first opponent of Poland A in Group C. Who is that gonna be? Well, I think Poland this year is also stronger than last year, however, many people could argue with me right here. But there's no point in arguing, it's better to pick as the first opponent. I don't know which team is the easiest one to pick. I just chose one. I hope this one is gonna be easy, because this is gonna be my first opponent. Anyways, let's see who's that. Oh well. The first opponent of Poland A is gonna be Team Russia, led by a New Order representant, Igor. I think there was one match between Poland A and Russia before. It was in 2019. It was win for Poland A, but I didn't play in this match. But I think I know one Russian song. That's a bit jazzy interpretation of the Russian anthem. Anyways, that's it for the Russian songs. I think that's quite enough. Let's come back to the group. Oh, not come back. We still have fourth group to pick the team, which is of course group featuring UK. This is Group D. I think this might be the most balanced group out of this all. So yeah, let's see who's gonna be their first opponent. This year we still don't exactly know who's gonna play for UK, so I don't wanna judge who's gonna win their group yet, especially that we don't even know first opponent, but we are about to get to know him. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is Poland B. So this group seems to be quite exciting at this moment. Poland B versus UK. I think last year UK got to win against Poland B, but those were not that one-sided matches, so maybe this year is gonna be as interesting as in the last one. And the Polish song? This song was called Parostatek and it's a composition of Krzysztof Krawczyk, very original Polish song. Anyways, I hope all Polish people watching that video will recognize. And yeah, as we got Poland B in Group D with UK, we can go back to Group A, featuring Germany A and Netherlands so far. So who's gonna be third team in that group? Let's see. Let's see who's gonna be third team in that group. Maybe we should pick someone difficult so Germany finally have a challenge. Because last year there were not many challenges. Maybe this team will be difficult. Let's see. This was a big card of paper, so I think it might be difficult. Oh well, maybe not really. This is France B. Another B team in this tournament. I think this is the first time a French team has a B squad in the competition. Because last year there was only one French team, the same as 2 years ago. So yeah, let's see how those guys can do. I don't know most of them, so maybe we should give them a chance of performance. I hope the match against Germany will not discourage them too quickly. And the French song? What is the French anthem? Oh, it's this. Another jazz interpretation of Anthem. Not the best one though. I didn't really prepare in terms of playing for this video, so it's more than just improvised. It's double improvised. Anyways, we can go to Group B featuring Norway and Italy so far. Pizza country and skiing country. Or snow country, whatever. Nothing too good anyways. The country with good educational system. So as we got Italy in this group, it seemed that the group might be quite balanced, but we shouldn't be that sure of it because there's still 3 spots. And the first spot out of those 3 spots is gonna be taken by... Ooh! This is Finnmark, which means Finland featuring Denmark, Demonic, Nasanian, and their companions, their friends. Anyways, this is quite a Scandinavian battle in this game. I don't know any Danish or Finnish songs. Wait, I know Finnish song. It's this one. Yeah, it's called Levan Polka or something. I think that's Finnish. Anyways, as we got 3 teams in Group B already, it's time to go to Group C, which features Poland A and who was there? Russia. Russia and Poland A, quite an Eastern team, I would say. So who's gonna be the third team in this group? This is gonna be another Eastern squad. Let's mix it up a little bit. Who's gonna be in that group? This is another opponent of mine, so I need to pick an easy team. Maybe this one. Is it gonna be an easy team? I picked 2 by accident. Maybe this one's gonna be easier. Let's see. Yeah, probably. Because this team is... This squad, quite a new team for World Cup as well. The same as France B, for example, or Finnmark. So it's first time we're gonna see Belgium in World Cup. I don't know what to expect really, because it seems to be a team with huge potential. However, in scrims they were rather not showing any particular power, but perhaps they are hiding something. And I don't know any songs from their countries, at least nothing is coming to my mind. So let's go to Group D, featuring Poland B and UK. At least so far. Maybe this one, first one from left or from right. from left. So another opponent of UK and Poland B will be the team we are waiting quite a long time for, because this is Hungary, led by Attila, very interesting squad, very powerful one, with quite a big fan base, featuring R2D2, featuring Attila, Kovjonas, generally people the community rather likes. So I think that Hungarians are so far probably the strongest team in that group, and there's no kidding in that. I think they can beat both Poland B and UK. Even if Starita, Crusher and whoever else is about to play for UK comes, I think Hungary is, maybe not this, but might be still the better team. But we will judge it after the group stage is done. So, any Hungarian songs? I know one. I need to practice piano a bit more, not just violin. Okay, so each group has 3 teams right now. Group A features Netherlands, France B and Germany. Group B features Italy, Finland and Norway. Group C features Belgium, Russia and Poland. And Group D features Hungary, UK and Poland B. Okay, so we're going back to Group A again. Let's do it quickly. First brave pick. Is it gonna be someone powerful? Possibly, because this team is Spain. Spain with quite a lot of old school players coming to the game, featuring Dark Dragon or Aleko, who haven't been there for a while. Actually, Aleko has been here in the last World Cup, however, his team ended up on the last place because of few disqualifications, but I guess if anyone doesn't know a story of Caden, he should watch some footage of World Cup 2020. I think the disqualification of few players there was quite reasonable. Anyway, since Group A already features 4 teams, and it seems that nobody can be a serious rival for Germany, at least so far, and maybe. We're gonna see if Norway is gonna have another powerful rival, just like Finland. Who is gonna be playing for that team? For that group, I mean, not team. Because so far we have Italy and Finland and Norway. And the 4th team in this group, ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be Czech Republic. This is an interesting team, and I think it's gonna add a little bit of spice to this group, because they can play on similar level to Italy. I think actually all teams are on quite similar level in this group. However, the Norway team has Holdy, so that's an automatic advantage for the team. But we're gonna see any Czech songs. I can't recall any. Nothing comes to my mind really, so instead of thinking about the song, we'll just go straight to the next group, which is Group C, featuring Poland, Belgium and Russia. Who is gonna be the 4th team in this group? Let's see. This is USA, ladies and gentlemen. USA, which is having quite a downfall since 2017 when Mech got dethroned. In fact, USA still remains as the 2nd best nation in terms of points scored in tournament Battlefront history. However, it's mainly due to 2016 and all performances by Mech, who were practically winning every possible tourney. Then we had also a few good performances from our Raxu Renegades. But other than that, since 2017, the only American who was regularly placing himself in top 3 was Nutcracker. And nowadays there is even no Nutcracker, so I think that the US community is in quite a crisis. However, we shouldn't really cross out those guys out of the competition, because I think they can still mix a lot with this group, especially that so far they seem to be quite a candidate for the Grand Playoffs. So yeah, let's hope that they can manage to play all the matches without any troubles, and maybe even proceed to the Grand Playoffs. So as the Group C already has 4 teams as well, we're gonna go to Group D, featuring UK, Hungary, and Poland B. Who is gonna be the 4th team in that group? Let's see. I wonder if you guys were ready for that. I wasn't ready for that when they reported the roster, because this is Team Sweden, quite a sensational team that somehow managed to get 7 players for this World Cup, actually 8 players, and still one didn't get to the roster, so I think that they can make some surprises. I'm not sure if they can make those surprises in such a balanced group featuring Hungary, Poland B, and UK. Yeah, even if they don't get to, I think they shouldn't get discouraged, because they are mostly quite new to the community, and even if something goes wrong, they can still fight for the lower places. And at least I know some Swedish songs, because of course we have Abba. Oh Jesus, I could play Abba all day. Yeah, that was Dancing Queen, but there could be many more like... And many more than that, because Abba is the best pop band that has ever seen this world. So, as we got the 4th team in each group revealed, now we can proceed to the last turn of drawing teams into each of the groups. Starting with Group A, featuring Germany A, Spain, Netherlands, and France B. So far we have rather no doubts about who's gonna win this group. However, if I'm not wrong, in this pocket we still have French team, which seems to be the most powerful that is still here. Apart from them, we have Germany B that are also not bad. I hope they don't get to Group A, because it would be pointless if they got to play against Germany A. It's just stupid. Who else do we have here? I think we still have... who else do we have here? Russia is here already. Italy, Czech Republic. Oh, South America is here as well. And this is the 3rd team that is still about to be drawn into one of those groups. I'm not sure who is the 4th team, but we're about to see. So, the last team in Group A, featuring Germany A, featuring Netherlands, featuring Spain, featuring France B, and who else is it featuring? No one else. So, who is gonna be the last team for their group? Let's see. Yeah, this is the 3rd team I mentioned, and this is South America. Probably the German group doesn't seem like the most powerful one among all those groups. However, maybe they're gonna struggle a little bit with the Argentina and Brazil team in terms of lagging, you know, the hosts and stuff. However, I advise to make gentleman agreements with the South American team to play 2 games on US East host, because I think that both teams should get equal lag then. Probably even with a little advantage for the South American team. And, you know, they have the best music, so you have to respect them, like... although there's only one Brazilian in their squad, I think Samba should still represent them, because Samba is cool, like you can do all those stuff like... Latino music is cool, just cool, as are their girls. So yeah, generally everything is cool about about that place, maybe except for the part that they claim to be poor sometimes. But it doesn't matter. It matters what is in your soul, not in your pocket. And in our pocket we still have 3 teams, which are for sure French team, Germany B team, and I don't know what is the third one because I simply don't remember. So we're about to see. And it's gonna be now a team for the group featuring Norway and Italy and Czech Republic and Finland. So we're gonna see. I think if Germany B got to that group, it would be pretty exciting. And let's see if it's Germany B. It is Team B, but it is not Germany. And yeah, it's the team I forgot about, because this team is USA B. It is first time in the World Cup history that Americans got 2 squads in World Cup. Yeah, that's definitely something new, and this is perhaps why I forgot about them. They're gonna have a tough time in this group featuring Italy, Czech Republic, who are very solid teams. USA B wasn't screaming that much, I believe, because I didn't see too many screenshots of their games. However, USA still remains one of the top nations in Battlefront, so they shouldn't really disappoint us in the fight for the playoffs. However, it might be tough, at least it seems so far, but we cannot cross them out yet. And yeah, many things can happen there. An American song, well, most songs are American. What song isn't American? Do you have any idea what song is not American? That was the first one that came to my mind. However, I'm not sure if it's that American. Michael Jackson is more American, like. Yeah, there could be many examples of American music, so it's probably pointless to go through all of them. So as we're done with the American team and Group B featuring Norway, Finland, Italy, Czech Republic and USA B, we go to Group C featuring Poland A and teams that were drawn there, which is Belgium, Russia, USA, and who is gonna be the fifth team? It's France. It's the baguette country. I think this group is probably the most powerful at this point, because there is Poland, there is USA, there is France, which are quite favorized for fighting even for the tournament top 3, especially that French team was 5th last year, Polish team was 3rd last year, and 2 years ago Poland and America were on 2nd and 3rd place. So yeah, that might be something exciting, and I can't wait to get those matches played. I think Poland versus France should be the opening match of World Cup, because it might be a cool match, so this is why, and it should be rather not that one-sided. I think it's gonna be close. I don't know who's gonna win. Yeah, this should be opening match, especially that it's quite a tradition for last 2 years that Poland always gets to play the opening match. I don't know why is it, but this is how it works. So if we always get to play that opening match, then we're gonna play it again. Another French song than the one I played? Not sure. Nothing comes to my mind. So we go to Group D, and now I know who is still left in the pocket. The last team to be taken out of there today, which is of course Germany B. Yeah, Germany B, last year experiences with this team were not the most fun because of visuals, and Yeah, I think everyone knows the story, the disqualification and stuff, but I know one German song that came to my mind. I must say I'm quite relieved that that the battery died right after. I mean, not battery, but memory died right after I picked last team out of the pocket, because if I had to make the video from like middle, then I would get many reports that the drawing wasn't done in fair way. Anyways, yeah, you know the groups, guys, and you know the drill. All I can say is that I wish you everything the best for this World Cup, because this is the best World Cup in Battlefront history. There has never been such a big one. The one in 2019 had like 10 teams and 50% of matches were forfeited. The one in 2020 had 12 teams, and even though most matches were played, it was still 12 teams. Today, we have 20 teams. This is something quite extraordinary. Even 4B teams, if I'm correct. So this is quite impressive, and all I wish is not to play good, but to play all matches, to complete them without need of subs, without forfeiting. If this World Cup goes without forfeiting, then this would be the biggest success of Battlefront community in history. But this is a very optimistic scenario. I hope there will be no disqualifications, no cheaters, no smurfs, and no other weird things that usually make tournaments organizers' life difficult. And yeah, the groups are about to be shown on the screen instead of this keyboard. This is no longer the piano keyboard, but computer keyboard, and it's gonna be replaced by the groups. And this is the only editing part I really did. So thank you guys for watching, and may the force be with you.